Hi, in this video we will be taking a look at the 7th of January Foundation 5 a day for the CorbettMaths worksheets. Okay, so this worksheet is from the CorbettMaths website, which is www.corbettmaths.com. Okay, and it's under the GCSE 9 to 1, and it's the Foundation 5 a day practice, and it's the 7th of January. Question number 1, we are given some football teams, I'm assuming, wins, draws and losses. Sunderland City, Manchester Rovers, Liverpool United, London Town. A win equals 3 points, a draw equals 1 point, and a loss is 0 points. Which team has the least number of points? So for Sunderland City, so I'm going to call that abbreviated to SC. So it's got one win, so it's 1 times 3, because a win is 3 points, plus 5 times 1 plus 3 times 0. Okay, so that's from the number of wins. Okay, so that's number of wins, number of draws, and the number of losses. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 plus 5 plus 0. Okay, so 3 times 0 is just 0. Anything times 0 is just 0. Oops. Should be a 0 there. Plus 0 is going to give us 8. Okay, so that is the Sunderland. Right, Manchester Rovers. So MR for Manchester Rovers. They've got 2 wins, 1 draw, and 6 losses. Okay, so 2 wins means that they have 6 points. 1 draw means that they have 1 point, so 1 times 1. So 6. So it's 2 times 3. So it's 2 times 3 plus 1 times 1. Plus 6 times 0. Okay, so 6 plus 1 plus 0 is equal to 7. Okay, right, last 2 now. Okay, so Liverpool United, so LU for Liverpool United. Okay, it's got 3 wins, 0 draws, and 6 losses. Well, that's going to be 0. So 0 times 1 is 0 for the draws, and 6 times 0 for the losses is also 0. So for Liverpool United, actually, it's just 3 times 3, which is 9. Okay, because the rest of it is 0 draws times 1 point is 0, and 6 losses times 0 points is equal to 0. And London Town, we've got 9 draws, so London Town is going to be 9 times 1, which is just 9. So looking at our numbers, okay, it looks like Manchester Rovers has the least number of points. So which team? So it's Manchester Rovers, okay? And then the second part, which obviously leads on to it, how many points do they have? So Manchester Rovers have 7 points, okay? So it's worked out from here, okay? So that's the answer for the first question. Question number 2, guys. Work out 5.18 divided by 7. Now, what I can do is I can do 518, okay, divided by 7, and then I'm going to put the decimal place in if it makes it any easier. Okay, so 7s into 5 is 0. Okay, 7s into 51. Well, 7 times 7 is 49. So it's going to be 7 remainder 2. 7s into 28 is 4. And the decimal place we can see is here. So it's 5.18. So matching that and mirroring it. Okay, the answer is 0.74. Okay, question number 3, guys. Work out 0.8 times 1.2. So if it was me, I'm going to work out 8 times 12, okay, and then divide my answer by 100. Okay, so 8 times 12, guys. Well, 8 times 10 is 80, plus 8 times 2, which is 16. So it's 80 plus 16, which is 96. Okay, therefore dividing this by 100, okay, gives us the answer of 0.96. Okay, so what I've done is times 0.8 by 10 to get to 8 and 1.2 by 10 to get to 12. Okay, so I've worked this out actually. So 8 times 10 is 80 and 8 times 2 is 16. 80 plus 16 is 96. So that is my answer for that one. Question number 4, guys. Okay, so Mrs. Jenkins is a farmer. Her field is 18 meters long and 8 meters wide. Each chicken requires at least 3 meters squared. What is the maximum number of chickens that Mrs. Jenkins can keep? Well, let's work out the total area actually. So the total area is going to be 18 times 8. Okay, so working this out, guys. So 18 times 8, okay, well, 8 times 8 is 64. So 4 carry the 6. And 8 times 1 is 8. Add 6 is 14. So it's 144 meters squared. Okay. Divide that by 3 and it's going to tell me how many chickens I can have on this farm or on this land, sorry. So working this out, 144 divided by 3. Well, 3's into 1 is 0. 3's into 14 is 4, remainder 2. Because 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, so the remainder is going to be 2. 3's into 24 is going to be 8. So Mrs. Jenkins can have 48 chickens, okay, in total. Okay, based on the information that is given. Okay, so based on the 18 meters wide by 8 meters in length. Okay, question number 5, guys. Solve this equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand the bracket. So 2 times 4x is 8x. 2 times -1 is -2. Oops, should be a 2 there. Is equal to 18. I'm now going to add 2 to both sides. So adding 2 to both sides, I get that 8x is equal to 20. Okay, 8x means 8 times x. So dividing both sides by 8, I get that x is equal to 20 over 8. Okay. So 20 over 8, or I can simplify that further to 5 over 2, or 2.5. 2.5 or 2.5. Okay, so that is the value for x. Okay, right guys, so the last question for today's video. Work out the area of this circle. State the unit for your answer. Give your answer to 2 decimal places. So the formula for the area of the circle is area is pi times r squared. So it's pi r squared. Okay, so pi is a constant. Okay, the radius here is 5. So pi times 5 squared is 25 pi centimeters squared. Okay, so that's the exact value, and then I've got to type this into my calculator. Okay, so typing this into my calculator, it is going to give us So it's going to give us an answer of 78.53981633397. And we have to truncate this to 2 decimal places. Okay, so we're going to look at the third digit after decimal place. That's a 9. So it's going to round this number up. So the answer is 78.54 centimeters squared to 2 decimal places. Okay. So the last question would normally appear on a calculator paper, but the rest of the questions may or may not appear on a calculator paper, depending on the like type of question. But for the last question, because it's asking for like the number of decimal places, the examiners will never ever expect you to like memorize what pi is, because yeah, it is a irrational number actually, so it goes on forever. Okay, but it's approximately 3.141, yeah, 592, and then it goes on forever. Okay, so putting this into your calculator, so pi times 5 squared. 5 squared is just 5 times 5, so 5 times 5 is 25, so it's 25 pi centimeters squared. Okay, so this is what I call the exact solution, and then putting this into my calculator gives me the numerical solution. Okay, so sometimes these questions may appear on a calculator paper, and it might say give your answer in terms of pi. In that case, you like yeah, you would obviously leave your answer as 25 pi centimeters squared in a non-calculator. But if it's asking it for like two decimal places here, or like two or three significant figures, then it's going to require you to use your calculator instrument in your exam. Okay, right guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you found it useful. I hope you found it informative. Please subscribe to the channel, drop the video a like. Okay, turn on post notification by clicking that bell icon next to the subscribe button, and also comment below any topic requests or any questions or any queries about this video or about other videos. Okay, and please, lastly guys, please spread the word, yeah, and please share my videos around with anyone and everyone that might find my channel useful for the extra support with the GCSE Key Stage 3 or A-level mathematics. Okay, thanks for watching guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope everyone's doing okay going back to school this week. Take care guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.